I'm going over today's trade recap, how I lost $221 today. Took two trades, one break even, and then one loss, and I broke my rules. So we'll get into it. I broke my rules, pretty disappointed. First trade of the PA account, it is what it is. I deserve to lose because I broke my rules on a gamble. Okay, so going into today, I was pretty bullish coming into New York AM because we swept out this previous New York AM lows, creating an SMT. ES did not sweep those lows. And so I was like, okay, we're obviously gonna, we're probably not gonna be, positive on the percentage on the day, but we will probably be bullish coming into open, sweeping out the previous New York AM highs, which were these highs, right? Yeah, it was this high right here. So okay, we got that liquidity sweep. We were also bouncing off of a 1 hour gap. And so, what did I want to see? I obviously wanted to see a V-shape inversion. We got that. And so, obviously, I placed my limit at the CE of this 1 minute gap. Boom, we get tagged in. Break even point is at, could be at these swing highs right here. Um, and so, yeah, I mean, literally got edged by 3 points. It is what it is. It's kind of tough. Looking back, what time is it? 9:30. 9:30. Yeah, so I mean, ES just wasn't close. I really like the trade. Was I targeting too high? Maybe. I mean, I was targeting 100 points. I mean, it's unfortunate. It fucking sucks. To get edged by like 3 points or so. Maybe should have put it at the body, just considering that you could see some manipulation and yeah, manipulated, distributed. Yeah, it is what it is. And then my dumbass at the time was like, okay, well, I mean, obviously we have these London draws. Hold on, let me zoom out to the 15. We have these London draws, and I'm like, dude, like, clearly we just had this big break of structure, 15-minute break of structure. And I'm really looking for at the time, after this 1 hour candle closure, um, I was just looking for like a 1 hour break of structure because we still have that SMT. And I'm like, dude, like we clearly want to go higher. Um, and so yeah, I saw that it just kept respecting this 5 minute and 10 minute gap, and I was like, why not take a stab at this after it swept this internal 5 minute? Take a stab, and hopefully we invert. Like I try to, whoever watches PJ Trades or whatever, he takes like front runners and stuff because he has like experience in the market and shit like that. I was just trying to test it out to see if like after this 1 minute, this huge 1 minute displacement. I mean, I know that nothing got inverted. I was hoping, yep, a respect right here, and then we invert to the upside, sweeping out, go break even here, and then we target London highs, and then we just fucking consolidated for like most of the market, and that pissed me off because it wasn't like today. I mean, I'm 4 for 5 on the week. This was the only red day of the week, and it just sucks because I told myself like I wasn't really gonna want like trade today unless if like my setup presents itself, and my setup did right here, and then I get edged out by a couple points. So like that's the thing that just like sucks, right? It's just like getting edged by literally 3 points, bro. Because we have the SMT lick sweep bouncing off of a high time frame condition, and then we have a nice V shape. Like what more, you know? But this one is literally just bullshit. Like that's why I'm pissed, is because I was in a sense gambling. Like there was no trade confirmation, there was no inversion, there was no V shape. Like I was hoping we get a V shape, and then this candle we distribute higher, but it respects and then clearly swept out, rallied, edged, and then it would later sweep. So really just piss poor execution. But my draws on liquidity were correct. It's just really frustrating sometimes how the market moves. But it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, hopefully you guys learned. Hopefully you guys won today. If not, you still won What is with my webcam? Sorry. You still won because you gained some knowledge. So I'm not even too mad about the loss. Obviously, I know what was wrong. I gambled. I took a gamble on something that you shouldn't ever take gambles on because you can't control the market. Um, and so that's something that I have to take into consideration and not try to rush things, rush the process. And I think another part too was because like I was so close to take profit in the morning. I was like plus five, almost $500 on the day, which would have given me a buffer and then, some payout money if I really wanted to extract a $200 payout, which is not what I want to do. But that was still like on my mind, and I was like, okay, well, how can I get this back? And so I should have just stopped at that one trade because that was the only good trade, right? No news Friday, no news Monday. Normally either consolidates or has one move throughout the session. And so my dumbass was like, okay, we're gonna find another move. We're gonna force another trade. We're gonna get it back, even though that I didn't even lost money. So it's like, but now I did. I lost the money. So now that was just a learning experience and a learning curve. That's something that I just need to be aware of consciously and be aware of emotionally because that's just not a trade and that's just not the type of thing that I want in my trading career. And I'm actually really happy that I lost and saw like the negative number in P&L, because then holy crap, sorry, I just like shampooed and like my hair is like all over the place. Um but um like I was saying, like I'm actually glad that I lost because uh had I won, it probably would have created bad trading habits, which is not a good thing. Trying to gamble and create bad trading habits is just not what I want to do. So, looking back at the whole entire week, really good week, passed the eval, 4 for 5 on the week, technically 100% if I followed my rules, but it is what it is. I'm human. I think emotionally sometimes. So I need to not. So God bless you all, and I love you all. Peace.